Hello Spirit Squad, this is Pixie from Pixie Moons. Thank you for joining me once again. If you're new here, I make pick a card videos like this one, Reiki videos, videos about astrology. So, if you vibe with any or all of those things, by all means, subscribe. Join the Spirit Squad today and remember to ring the bell so you get notified every time I upload, because I'm trying to do at least 3 uploads a week for you guys. I'm also on social media. All the info is in the box below. And if you are a returning member of the Spirit Squad, which I am so amazed about and so grateful about, then welcome back. And thank you so much for being here. So, you guys, I am coming at you with, you already know, a full moon in Virgo video. I'm going to talk briefly about this full moon, about Virgo, and then we're going to go into the readings. If you want to skip the intro, go straight to your reading. The timestamps, again, in the box. Everything is in the box. Otherwise, stay tuned. Don't change the channel. So, briefly, for those who don't already know, because I think I've been banging about it, if you've been rocking with me for a while, you already know what full moons are about. It's a very exciting time, not just because of the werewolves, but because, not just because everybody goes crazy, but because it's a time where your manifestations come around. This is a time of fruition. The seeds that you planted maybe 2 weeks ago with the new moon, or a month ago, or 6 months ago, if we're talking about like a bigger goal or a bigger project, those are about to come full circle, literally. So this is a time to celebrate your achievements, whether big or small. It's also a time, if you're into witchery, to make moon water, for example, rituals, releasing rituals. It's a time for journaling, for moon gazing, for taking a cleansing bath if you can, if you have like Epsom salts, things like that. And just take time for yourself as well to replenish your cup. This full moon is going to be in the earth sign of Virgo, mutable earth sign ruled by Mercury, the winged messenger. Virgo, we're talking about the 6th house of routine, health, pets, ecology, even the environment. So any issues relating to those topics is likely to come up, especially if you are a Virgo moon or a Virgo rising. Do you know your rising or moon sign? Drop it in the comments, I'd like to know. Because of their mercurial nature, Virgos are notorious for being very into the details. Virgos also like to explain things and have debates, long conversations about things. It's kind of like the more options they have, the more they want to talk about it. So I know this, Mercury being my ruler as well. We have those things in common, as well as being a mutable sign. Mutable meaning flexible, like I already said. The energy is quite flowing, but it can also feel scattered at times. And if you know any Virgos, you know that they are really thorough, or they are really scattered. And that's no shade, again, I'm a mutable sign. I've been there. It's kind of hard to focus on one thing, right? I believe that's all I wanted to say about Virgos. We're gonna get into the readings. First, the disclaimer, always energy is flowing, so whoever you think I am talking about at that moment is probably the case. So I can be talking about you or talking about another person. As usual, I do not have oracle or tarot cards. By the way, I discovered the cards with you. Nothing is set in stone, so take what you vibe with and leave the rest. Readings are timeless, even though there is a date on it. Whenever you catch it is when you were meant to watch it. And remember that I'm just confirming things for you guys. I'm not telling you things that you don't already know, or if I am, it's just because you knew them but you have forgotten. You guys already know I'm gonna drop a thumbnail right here. So you can pause the video, choose a pile or more. We have 5 piles today because that's what Spirit decided. So we're gonna roll with it. Timestamps in the box as usual. You already know how we roll. Now without further ado, let's get into it. Pile number 1. You guys noticed I put charms on the piles to kind of like help you choose a pile. Your pile only got 1, but it's the eye. So you guys might be going through an awakening, or you might like be opening your third eye. Ooh, nice. There is also the color green, which is the color of envy, they say, but it's also good luck and abundance. So this is also an eye for protection, right, against the evil eye. So maybe you guys recently got a piece of jewelry. I'm thinking of a bracelet, but it might be something else, or you bought a bag with an eye on it or something like that. We have the answer to a yes or no question at the end. And let's have a look at your cards. We have number 14, the laundry. 18, the novelette, secrets of the heart. 13, what is going on, you guys? The tiger. A lot of root chakra, sacral, some throat chakra, and 41. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, like this maybe. 14 and 41. Heart chakra. Green again. Abundance. Money. We have 2 number 5s. Change. A number 9 and a number 4. This full moon in Virgo. Pile number 1, maybe you thought you needed protection at some point because of this eye. Now I see that you're conquering your fears. For some of you, this has to do with work. For some of you, it was the fear of being alone. Like this sock. Also because I'm seeing this cheesy this cheesy picture, this romance novel or whatever this is. I think it is a novel actually, but I mean, we also have 1111, so you guys might have seen this number many times. Dude, it's 11 o'clock, it's dead on 11. 33% on my laptop. That means something for somebody out there. You guys might be on to new beginnings. I feel like there's a before and an after for you guys. That you were feeling alone, you were feeling afraid. Something about healing the heart here. Because I'm looking at this. And this, it looks like a plaster, right? A band-aid. So it feels like there was something that was hurting, something that was wounded, but you kind of overcame that. Or if you haven't, you will very soon. So for some of you, this full moon is bringing you abundance. I have to say that with the piggy bank. But I feel like for some of you, it's just going to be peace of mind. Especially regarding your past. Because she's looking towards the left. For some of you, this has to do with communications as well, or self-expression. They just put it like that. For some of you, you've gone over a heartbreak or breakup. But I see you will emerge, basically, as the person you're supposed to be, which is abundant, creative, and stable, peaceful. So there is a change happening for this full moon, definitely. And not turning into a werewolf, unless that's your thing, which is also cool. For you guys, maybe some motivation for you. Oh, that's too many, but I'm gonna keep the top one. So your motivation, your motivational phrase is open your heart space. I am not making shit up. What is that talking about? Mending the heart and then opening the heart is the next step, right? Open your heart space. But first do it for you. Do it for you first. Yes or no question? Think of a question. You can pause the video. The answer is cannot tell, and you will notice this is actually green. This is also green. Cannot tell. So for the moment it is too early to tell, or things are still being woven behind the scenes, or Spirit doesn't want to spoil the surprise. You can pick another pile if you wish. Check again. But otherwise, I'd like to take the time to thank your guides, my guides and Spirit for this beautiful message. And until I see you again, remember, you're protected, you're supported, and you're divinely guided. Bye. Part 2. Welcome to your reading. You have noticed I put some charms on top of the piles. I just grabbed whatever. So what I'm trying to say is I didn't look. You have a bone, a yellow zipper, you have the 3 hearts with the purple stone, and you have a tiny pink flower. I'm getting a sweet vibe that you guys are being protected. and loved. Definitely ancestors or like angels around you at this time. The yellow reminds me of the solar plexus. So maybe it's a time for you when you feel more confident, or you're going to be working on your solar plexus. Let's have a look at your cards. You have 12. The zebra, throat chakra. Ochata, 17, again throat chakra. And number 2 for pile number 2. So we have 2 2s. That's kind of funny to want. And this one also has a lot of blue. There is a change in perspective for you guys. You guys are going to be feeling more aligned with what you want to say, how you want to express yourself. Spirit is asking you not to overstretch yourself too much. Communication with all the blue. Throat chakra, like I was saying, a lot of reaching out to people as well, or they could be reaching out to you. They could be in a difficult situation and reach out to you. But I feel like you guys are going to be, like I said, more aligned with your message. Some of you have a message that you want to spread into the world, and that's why you're reaching out to people, especially on social media. That's also about working out the confidence, so opening that solar plexus. But you're being supported in your endeavors. You're being supported with that. It's kind of like switching from black and white to color with this zebra. It's kind of like before it was very rigid, kind of regimented or like regulated, put into boxes. This is like this is like that. But now that was in the past, because it's looking to the left. Again, that was in the past. But that something has switched your perspective so that you feel elevated. You feel more in alignment with your higher self. Because you've paid attention to what you've been consuming, not just physically, but also spiritually and mentally. And you've been paying attention to those kind of pesky thoughts that kind of like pulling you in different directions. I was talking about mutable energy in the intro. If you skipped it, that's fine. But perhaps you are a mutable sign, so Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius, or you have that in your chart. Because mutable signs are very adaptable, but they also like to do a lot of different things and sometimes at the same time. So maybe you were being pulled into different directions because of your likes, because of your hobbies. But now comes a time of alignment. I know I've said that word like 3 times already, but that's what's coming up or coming out of this reading for you guys. I'd like to reuse my glittery deck. See if we can find like a motivational phrase for you guys that will encourage you. something that speaks to you. Okay. You have everything you need. You do have everything you need. It's all inside you. And that's why you're feeling more aligned. Because you have realized that for yourself. You don't have to reach out to other people for love, for advice, even for entertainment, because you have all of that within. Yes or no question. You can pause the video. Interestingly, this is also blue. The answer is, need more info. Oh, sorry about my handwriting. Need more info. So, perhaps you need to research that question a little bit more. Or you need to wait until something, a sign comes up that will help you with your decision. So, pile number 2, that was your reading. I hope it resonates. Let me know. I'd like to take the time to thank your guides, my guides in spirit, for this beautiful reading. And until I see you again, remember, you are protected, you are supported, and you are divinely guided. Bye. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. You guys, I got 2 things. Yes, I took off my jumper. It is about 1 billion degrees over here. I got 2 things for you guys. I got some Spanish, so maybe you guys are Spanish speakers, right? Or you are learning to speak Spanish. And I also got this song by Eminem. What is it? Stop the tape, this kid needs to be locked away. You know the one. If you know, you know, right? But I thought that might mean I thought that might mean something for somebody out there. You guys have charms, because I put charms on the pile, and you have the rose. It's like a vintage kind of vintage tattoo style. And a blue key might be the key to your emotions or the key to your intuition, because it's blue. And the rose, I mean, it could be love, or it could be that, like I was saying, talking about tattoos, maybe you're gonna get a tattoo, or you know someone who got a tattoo recently. You guys only have 2 cards. So let's just jump into it. You have the giraffe, number 7, and you have number 40, which is destiny. You guys, all right, and we have the heart chakra. Number 7 is a spiritual number. I was talking about intuition earlier on. We also have a lot of blue with this, and then we have a bird, which to me, okay, there's definitely a change of perspective happening for you guys. Definitely seeing things from a bird's eye view. I feel like this is something big. Pile number 3. You guys have been working with your heart chakras, maybe opening your heart space. Great things are coming. The clouds are, what's the word I'm looking for? Fading away. The skies are opening. You have blossomed. I believe like this is growth. This is indicative of growth for you guys. There's definitely an elevation going on. 40, it might be your age. Just throwing it out there. You're going to turn 40 this year, you're turning 40 this year. I mean, those numbers might well be relevant for you. 7, it might be your house number, or your phone number ends with 40 or 47 or 74, something like that. You guys, it might not apply to all of you, but you might have found your purpose. Actually, with this destiny card, with this ascension, essentially, is what I'm seeing. This kind of complete change is completely like night and day with you guys. You have unlocked a lot of things, many through emotions, this heart chakra. But you guys have unlocked, for some of you, your potential. You have unlocked your own potential. And for some of you, it has to do with spirituality. So maybe you guys want to be like a coach. You guys are flying high. And for some of you, this is going to be like the catalyst of you guys spreading your wings. Sorry, this is mostly me looking at the cards, like looking down. You guys, if you haven't yet, you are ready to spread your wings. I can't speak. So that's probably why we don't have a lot of cards, because this is pretty straightforward and this is very powerful. This is very powerful for you guys. There has been major growth for you. Or there will be shortly. Within a few weeks of this, watching this video, I'd like to pull some words of encouragement, motivation for you guys with this glittery deck that I made. That's not very sturdy, but yeah. If you could have like one card, maybe. Clarity is within. Deep. Clarity is within. That's why the clouds are fading away. I can't find the right word, this is annoying. I see them like clearing out, basically. But yeah, and you know this too. You know this. Yes or no question. Pause the video if you need to. The answer is a big fat no. At least that's clear. We don't have to wait around for anything. Whatever you were thinking about, maybe not. You can still choose another pile if you wish to. That's fine. Pile number 3. I hope this message resonates. Let me know in the comments below. I'd like to take the time to thank your guides and my guides in spirit for this beautiful reading. And until I see you again, remember, you're protected, you are supported, and you are divinely guided. pile number 4. This is your reading. I picked charms for all the piles, and you guys got the rose. You only got one, but it's a big one. And Saturnus, yes or no question at the end. You guys also got 2 cards. Let's get into it. You have the baby book, which is number 4 for powerful, and number 24 with the chicle. There's a lot of pink and blue going on. Heart chakra vibes. Do you see this? Do you see this? The baby's coming out of a flower, right? We have 2 number 4s as well. That's stability. You see this? This little pink thing? It felt like sometimes you guys were drowning in a sea of emotions. Like you were all alone, right? Your own island. But then from that came the change, the stability. You guys emerged. There's a lot of emergence for this reading, I have to say. Reinventing yourself. What you thought was your weakness is actually your strength. You have come out, you have blossomed. And you're seeing the world with fresh eyes. For some of you, you want to communicate that to others. Kind of like tell them how you did it. Tell your story. Like the 0 to hero journey. Kind of, for some of you, you might want to do that. Share your experience and your story with others. Communicate. Yeah, self-expression. For others, this time alone, it has also built up your intuition. So it's kind of like you had no choice but to do this thing. There was kind of like a hermit moment, which Virgo season, the hermit, I can't believe I didn't talk about that, but yes, the hermit is the card that represents Virgo, so you might be a Virgo watching this. But it's like you went through a period of isolation, whether it was self-inflicted or not. But it felt like you had to go through this to see your own worth and to see you emerge as this new version of you that's improved. So, and this is kind of like the version that you aspired to. That's the version that you wanted others to see. So this is what this new moon, not new moon, this is what this full moon is bringing you, this sense of renewal and this stability. You're grounded in yourself. You know who you are. And for some of you, you know where you're going because you want to share your story, your journey with others. So this is very powerful. Let's see if we have what kind of motivational message we get for you. I got the glitter deck again. Ooh, another pile got the same message. Clarity is within. Clarity is within. but you've realized that because that's why you are feeling more grounded and stable. Because you know what you went through has made you realize that for yourself. Yes or no question. You can pause the video if you need to. The answer is count on it. That is a very clear answer. We like that. So, pile number 4. That was your reading. I hope it resonates. Let me know in the comments. I'd like to take the time to thank your guides, my guides, and Spirit for this beautiful reading. And until I see you again, remember, you're protected, you're supported, and you're divinely guided. Bye. Last but not least, pile number 5. Got 5 piles for this. Full moon in Virgo. This is your reading. Let's have a look. So you guys got charms. Like the other piles, I just pulled out a few without looking. You guys have the ice cream with the sprinkles and the whipped cream and the cherry on top. You also have the purple zipper. So I'm getting third eye vibes, crown a little bit too. So maybe you guys have been like working on your third eye, opening your third eye, or your third eye has been more open than usual, something like that. And you also have the hamsa for protection with the blue stone. Let's delve into your cards. Oh, you guys got quite a few cards. Actually, your yes or no question at the end. We have number 9, the wall. I was talking about protection, right? With the hamsa. Protection against the third eye, or just protection in general. Heart chakra. What else do we have? 51, the Knight's Doll. Again, heart chakra. 5, the Fire Eater. 7, the Wrestler. 28, the Juicer. You guys, heart chakra. There is something I feel that's coming to completion, because 2 and 8 is 10. So we have like 5 plus 1 is 6. 5, 7. It's not in order, but it's okay, we still get it. I felt like there was a lot of like resistance. I don't know who this is for, but there was like resistance either from you or from somebody else. And maybe some words were exchanged that were bitter words. Like, yeah, spitting venom, that's what I'm getting. And you felt attacked, you felt like you had to fight back to express yourself. But with this, I feel like this cycle is over. Maybe that's what this full moon is bringing you. The end of a cycle. You're not fighting anymore. You're actually waving goodbye to that part of yourself. you're doing the work to heal your heart. So there is definitely protection either from your ancestors or your angels, your guides. So hands are doing something, because we got the hand, we got this, the doll is like waving at someone or calling someone or waving goodbye. And this guy also is making a fist with his hands. So hands are important, hands play a role. You might work with your hands, either like creatively, like you're a painter, or you're an energy worker, something like that. With this kind of, there's also like, okay, this is for some of you, reconnecting with your inner child, with the doll and the ice cream, treating yourself, reconnecting to the things that you enjoy doing. There's kind of a need to like let go, release something. I feel there was a lot of tension, pent-up tension, pent-up anger maybe, irritation. You guys have been going through a lot. So this is going to be the change for you, is that you're tired of fighting. You're tired of having to, fight back. It felt like you guys were being attacked somehow. This is saying stop, right? It's time for you to treat yourself, express yourself, and know that you are being protected. So this is more of it's an internal change for you guys. Because of all you've been through, and your mindset has changed. Some of you might have been kind of in that victim mentality. Maybe that's for a few of you, of like, oh, everybody's after me, or like everybody's out to get me or something, or I can't catch a break or something like that. But there is this conscious decision to kind of walk away from that. Wave goodbye to like all the struggles, all the drama, all of that, and kind of take care of yourself more, and not be afraid of expressing yourself. I think that's a big thing. It's like you guys felt restricted. So this is bringing you basically the gift of yourself, the opportunity to be more authentic, more true to yourself, and looking after yourself as well. That's a big one. Looking after yourself, taking better care of yourself. Let's see what kind of motivational message we get for you guys. Every part has got one. So just one. Ooh, you've got this. Yes, you've got this. It's really like before you were not sure how to respond, how you could maybe stand up for yourself, because we have two. This is also like standing. This is also standing. So, but now you're kind of looking at it in a different light, and you're ready to be more assertive. Yes or no question, you can pause the video. You have patience. That one, I know that one really well. So things are being woven behind the scenes, or you just need to work on your patience a little bit more. And I know, especially if you're a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, it might be a little bit challenging. I have fire in my chart, so I know you guys, no shade. But yet, take this time as an opportunity to look after yourself, basically. And when you kind of forget about the thing that you were waiting for, that's when this thing appears. Just kind of like the magic of the universe. But yeah, if you didn't appreciate this answer, you have other piles you can choose from if you wish to do so. But yeah, part number 5, that was your reading. I hope it resonates. Let me know in the comments below. I would like to take the time to thank your guides, my guides, and Spirit itself for this beautiful message. And until I see you again, remember, you are protected, you are supported, and you are divinely guided.